Hi guys, and welcome to episode 3 of Score 1, Steal 1, Series 2. Now, a lot to cover today before we get into the actual game, so I'll just quickly go over it. In the league, obviously there's been a lot of games being played in the meantime, so let's just go over these quickly to try and give you a sort of flavour of what's been happening in the league. Obviously, you saw us lose 3-2 to Man United, so we lost some players, we gained some players. It wasn't too bad overall. Um, Bournemouth beat Leicester 1-0, so Jeffrey Schlupp goes to Bournemouth, um, which again he's been a good player for them in their now officially Premiership winning season. I will add, delighted for that by the way. That just again one thing I would like to point out here for anyone that's listening is the hope that gives every person that supports a team like myself who aren't who haven't won a trophy, a proper first like top league trophy ever. I mean we've won a couple of cups, but 50 years apart, etc. etc. Last one was in 1971. We've won a couple of leagues, but lower leagues. Um, but apart from that, it's not been very much. But what Leicester have done is literally fantastic. So I just want to praise them for that, and say thank you for giving us all hope that one day. I mean, I live in Scotland and I've lived in Scotland most of my life, and part of this of my team have been since I was 4 years old. And to be honest, Rangers and Celtic dominated the leagues since then, and just the entire thought a team like Thistle could just rise up and win the league, that's incredible. So, just on a total aside from the game, I think that thank you to Leicester City for that. Um, so back into the fixtures, Southampton lost to Villa 2-1, which was a shock, I admit. Um, Carlos Gill or Hill, is it how you say it? Goes to Southampton. Cedric and Sadio Mane go to Villa. Stoke nil, Norwich nil. It was going to be swapped top scorers, but then it was randomised because Norwich hadn't scored a goal. I'm right in saying that. So Bojan went to Norwich and Wes Hoolahan went to Stoke. So I mean Stoke won to get Norwich to get Bojan. He was top scorer at the time, so that's quite understandable for that. Swansea beat Everton 2-1, 2-0. They get John Stones and Tim Howard, which huge players I think in terms of Swansea's remaining in the league's hopes are concerned. West Brom 1, Palace 1. Baggies get Emmanuel Adebayor, whereas Palace get Darren Fletcher. So all in all, not a bad swap there. Newcastle 0, Arsenal 2. Tim Krul and Luke Shaw go to Arsenal. Now, that's cruel, literally, for Newcastle. He's one of the better players. In fact, he was man of the match on the day, which is bloody horrible. I mean, you look at this, and I just want to highlight this. Tim Krul, man of the match, 9 rating. Um, really harsh on Newcastle to lose him on the day, but that's the way this game goes. It's a hard game. Um, we've lost players that we would not want to lose, but it's the way the system goes. So moving on, Spurs then beat West Ham 1-0 to get Angelo Ogbonna in from West Ham, which is a good signing. Man City beat Sunderland 1-0. Yann Villa moves to the City Manchester Stadium, so not bad. And Chelsea 0, Watford 0. Again, an interesting one. Um, Again, it's swapped top goal scorers with Vidra going to Chelsea and possibly one of the most bizarre transfers of the season so far. Watford have signed Diego Costa as a result of this game, which is bloody ridiculous. But at the same time, it is the rules, so we'll just keep on going with this. There was a couple of games in Europe as well during the week. Southampton 0, Athletic Bilbao 1. Athletic Bilbao will get James Ward-Prowse. So James Ward-Prowse gone from the Premiership. He probably won't be winnable unless we end up playing Atletico, or someone else ends up playing Atletico and wins them. Even then, I think that would be probably him playing for 2 clubs in the season, so probably wouldn't be able to be playable for the rest of the season for a Premiership side. Anyway, Dortmund beat West Ham 3-0. So Obiang, Cresswell and Byron all go to Dortmund. So again, they probably won't be accessible for the rest of the season for any of our teams. Man United beat Young Boys 3-1, which was kind of interesting, really, because end of the yes, Young Boys are not as good as Man United. However, they did win one player. So Christian Winkler, Yvonne McVogu, I think we're going to go with, and Steve von Bergen. I really can't read my writing. I need to start doing this properly. They go to Man United, so they'll be in the first. Well, I suppose the first team for Man United. Don't really know. Young Boys get Ander Herrera, which for them is a brilliant signing. I think he'll rip up the Swiss League this year. So moving on to today's game, there's been nothing much else happening apart from that. Moving on to today's game against Arsenal, really, really, really confused as to what I'm going to do. I haven't picked it. I deliberately didn't pick it just so you guys can see my sort of thought process behind this team. Obviously, they're playing Arsenal, so again, learning from the last series, I'm not wanting to play a full strength side against a team like Arsenal. For the simple fact that I think we're going to lose anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip, well, possibly actually, hang on, right. Need a centre midfielder. Oh, in fact, I need quite a lot of players, right, okay, so I dip into under 21s. I'm going to say, right, who have we got that can play? So, Jordan Rossiter's played a few games for the sort of first team, so I'll move him in. Along with Seiji Ojo, who started a couple of games near the end of the season. And probably actually Ryan Kent, give him a game as well. So we'll bring these guys in. I'm not expecting to win against Arsenal anyway, so we're as well going for it. I'm just saying, right, let's do this. So Rossiter can come in. We'll just play these guys. In fact, hang on. Oh dear, actually. The point is more it's 2 strikers we need. But we'll take off Milner. And we'll bring in. Who should we play there? In fact, we'll play Daley Blind there actually. Why not? He's not in the starting lineup until now. So we'll bring Blind in, and then we'll bring 2 strikers up from the under 21s. So we'll bring up Jerome Sinclair, who's a decent player in real life actually, to be fair to that boy. And we'll also bring in Brooks Lennon now. He is preferred right midfield, however, I've been reliably informed by a couple of Liverpool fans that this guy can play up front. So more than likely, I'm just going to give him a go. See how he does. So Sinclair and Brooks Lennon, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not really interested in getting, the result here. At the end of the day, if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. I'm more interested in the games coming on from that, or the future games. Winning games against Arsenal. See, what I've realised is winning games against Arsenal like that probably won't happen. This is what I learned from last season's games. But what you got to do is you got to minimise the risk to your team. So in other words, that's what I'm doing. I'm playing the long game. And also what I'm doing is I'm playing the game properly. It's like, well, Alex Ferguson used to rest his more experienced players for the cup ties. What I'm doing is I'm resting my most experienced players and the best players I've got for games against teams that are likely to score goals against us, so that we're less likely to lose them. Here's Alberto Moreno. Chance for a ball in. What can you do? Gets to the byline. Ball in. And it's close, but no goal. Cleared off the line. Well, I really thought that could have been a chance, but alas, no cigar. As long as we don't get hit on the break, we're fine. Chamberlain. Good save, Adam Bogdan. So that's what I mean. I've got a second string team in here today to play Arsenal, knowing that we might lose. Knowing that we might lose a couple of guys. And if we lose a couple of guys, we lose a couple of guys. I'm not going to complain about losing a Jordan Rossiter or a Brooks Lennon or even a Joe Gomez, really. I'm not going to complain about that at all. With the hope that in the future we can play against a team like a Watford or something, end up winning 4 players against them, playing the full team. Brooks Lennon on the ball, what can you do? Go on, son. Go on, son. Oh, that's poor. Yeah, likelihood is that this is going to be an Arsenal victory, but given what happened in the first series of this, and seeing what happened to other teams in similar series, I'm not going to, say this isn't a game plan. Oh, Jordan Rossiter, I've just put you in the bloody team. I thought I'd give you a chance, see how well you do. And you've basically just made us concede a goal. So, hey ho, these things happen. So 1-0 to Arsenal. That famous result, of course. However, I'm not too disheartened with the fact that we've got to 35 minutes and only conceded 1 goal. So that's not too bad. Banged it off the post there from Cazorla. It's all Arsenal at the moment. And to be honest, the fans have probably got every right to boo at this point. It's not been very attacking from us, but to be honest, wrong is now is say, okay, so we've done that. We've not played very well. However, now comes the big guns. Bring on Origi, Firmino, and Jordan Ibe. I'm going to roll with it like that. A little bit different, but we're going to go for it. We're going to actually go for it. Because those 2 players were subbed on. We can't lose them because they weren't in the starting lineup. So it's worth a go having a try. Seeing how we can do. Jordan Ross are going to be booked here. You're fucking kidding me on! This referee has not got the faintest idea what he's doing. Right, just move Danny Blunt back a wee bit. Well, who is this referee? Because he's a dick, whoever he is. C. Pawson. I don't know who he is, never heard of him before. So it's probably people in England that are watching this will probably know who he is, but I just think he's an arse at the minute because there's no need for that at all. But see what happens here. Lennon on the ball. What can you do? Pass it. Firmino, play it. Origi, play it. Alberto Moreno, play it. Oh, Moreno, right in the last second. Check on the ball. Azpilicueta. Alexis Sanchez. Skips past one. Plays to Matic. Chambers. That's going to be 2. There you go. Alexis Sanchez, 2-0. That was inevitable. But I'm not getting on the backs of my players now. We're giving it a go. We're 10 men, we're losing. We're going to lose players, that's admittedly. Firmino's just giving away a penalty. So it's going to be 3. We're going to lose 3 players, that's okay. Not the greatest day in the world, but you know. I had every hope that Bogdan would save that, but he didn't. So losing 3 players at least. My attempt to get goals just to get 1 player from them really hasn't worked. I thought that we would be able to get at least 1, but ball from Sacco's Lennon. Come on Lennon, come on Lennon. Saved. Origi. Lennon. Firmino. Oh no! It's poor. Very, very poor from our front men. And I think you notice now that we are missing front men. Obviously losing Benteke and Ings in the last game wasn't handy. However, there's 4. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so we're going to lose 4 players to Arsenal, which isn't great, admittedly, but they're not going to be, the best players that we've got. So I would have expected to lose less than 4 though, but well, Cazorla is going to be 5, isn't it? Knew it was going to be 5. They'll say it's a wonder goal. I think it was a fluke. Let's look at this again. They're seriously saying this is a wonder goal. It was a fluke. He never meant to hit that. No way. Did he mean to hit that? But these are the games, as I said. Now, what I've realised is that this game, like I said, these games against Arsenal, they're not 6-0. Fuck hell. They're not going to be too important throughout the season. For a series like this, I don't think this is going to be too awful a result. Because yes, we've lost 6 players, but the 6 players that we're going to lose aren't probably the 6 players that will be starting anyway in our first team. So realistically speaking, not too bad. So if we can get a goal, which Firmino has just done by the way. Firmino's got a goal. We have got 1 Arsenal player. Now, if we lose 6 average players and gain 1 really good player, I really don't care. You know that I'll take that. If you lose 6 Joe Gomez's and gain 1 Alexis Sanchez, I mean, for God's sake. Well, we'll soon see who we get. But I'm disappointed in the result overall. Awful performance. So we'll lose our 6 best rated players on the day. Oh wow, this could be harsh. Right, so that's going to be Daley Blind, which is bloody annoying because I didn't really want to put him in the first place. But he'll go to Arsenal. Okay, so Daley Blind. Who else we lost? Alberto Moreno. which is a sad shame, really. Joe Gomez, so that's 3. Fourth, no, he did start, just Jerome Sinclair. Fifth is the back two of Colker and Sacco. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear. This is when you see the sort of nature of it, the 6 of them going. It's quite disappointing, to be honest. We get their worst rated player on the day, who was Nemanja Matic, which is a nightmare. Now, if you saw what happened to my Partick Thistle series, you would know that now Matic will be unable to play for the rest of the season due to having already played 2 games, for 2 teams in the season. So if we look at the next game, Newcastle, Nemanja Matic ineligible. He's now out for the rest of the season. So to be honest, I'm as well trying to list him for loan to see if we can get him out somewhere, anywhere. Just to kind of, if you could, I don't know whether you can or not, but may as well list him for loan anyway. So that's disappointing. Our next game, which I'll come back to you guys with, is Newcastle. So full strength team there, try and win some guys there. West Ham again, try and win some guys. Try and win some Europa League games as well. Basically, Chelsea game going to write off. Man City game going to write off. Going to write off a lot of games against the big teams, just so that if we're going to lose players, they're going to be of a lower caliber. So I'll leave it there, guys. The league looks a bit like this. We are kind of rock bottom. There's a familiar theme to this series, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.